Okay, so we're going to replace the upper control arm today, and what we're going to start by doing is taking off this speed sensor line, wheel speed sensor. Take that off, and 10mm bolt. Just a word of caution, if you plan on doing this, you will need an alignment. Whether you do an alignment yourself or you take it to a shop and get it done. I've already got a schedule one for tomorrow to get mine done. What you need to do, and I'm fixing to get to a critical point here, and I'll tell you how I know. So I'm going to do one mark on this side, on each one of these little tits that are sticking out, and on the bracket. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take the other line loose. Mine are the Acdelco Advantage ball joint, and they're 19mm. Okay, so I just took my jack stand and put it under this extension piece, and that's going to hold this whole knuckle up as I break this ball joint loose up here. So I lowered the jack down, got my vehicle on the jack stand. Alright, so now we're going to loosen these bolts. We have them marked, and we're going to get ready to loosen them. So before we do that, I'm just going to let you in on a little secret. Yep, that's a brand new set. And here's another old set. If you turn the bolt, you're going to break it, like I did. And then you have to go buy a set. 22mm. Hold it back up on it. Don't let it turn. Okay, so I had to kind of get on this with the maul and just one tap to the stud. Of course, we're not using this ball joint again, so I'm not worried about damaging the threads. You could have put a nut on it if you were just going to press these bushings out. This is why you don't turn the bolt. The bolt is stationary, and you don't want to turn the bolt. Pull this one out and put the new one in. I'm not sure why the other one, and this is the Advantage, Acdelco Advantage, the boot was split before I did anything. I noticed it. Try to get our new ones in place. A little persuasion tool maybe. This set is the Acdelco Professional. The Professional has the blue boot, just for information. side had a little plastic, I guess it's an alignment aid. I'm not an alignment guru, so I'm able to align it. Maybe I can get the bolt in. Wonderful. Okay, so with it loose, I can take my 22 millimeter and that will be enough to get us in alignment. So this is going to be close. I've got my mark. It should be the same as where it was. Obviously, if your ball joints are shot and your bushings are shot, then that's not gonna, you know, once you put new bushings, obviously you're gonna need an alignment. Still gotta hold this bolt when we get ready to tighten it. And this is 140 foot-pounds. This thing might be all over the road. And 140. Okay, just a tip. Probably not the best idea to tighten these all the way down first. You can go ahead and tighten this down and torque it to 37 foot-pounds. Not a whole lot of torque there, but you've got that tapered bushing. So that's what I would do, because now I'm not sure if my torque will be right with the weight of this hub and the tension here, but we'll see. It might be okay. And then on the other side, I pumped grease in here and kind of feel that boot to where it was swollen. Now I've kind of got a crease. So just a few tips. Might want to try it. Okay, so I've got too much grease in there, but I was able to get it bowed out instead of in on that lip. So hopefully that'll keep it from breaking. That one's torqued to 37 foot-pounds. Okay, the last few things we have to do is put our sensor line back together, back in place. Okay, and you'll find something odd here if you use this particular bracket, and it's not the same. So the bracket is designed to have a small lip right here, and the hole is in a different location. So the dimension of it looks similar, but I guess we'll find out when I get it on the road, see what happens. So I'm having to take this bracket and modify this bin. Fortunately, the sheet metal bends fairly easy. I can tighten it down and just kind of tap form it. 80 inch-pounds. Perfect. Okay, that does it for this. Now all I've got to do is put my wheel back on. I've got grease. I went ahead and greased the other grease points. That's it for this. So appreciate you watching, and if you would, give me a thumbs up if it helped you out, and subscribe if you'd like. All right, have a good one.